Feeling lost, a journey back to Allah. Bismillah-ir-Rahman-ir-Raheem. Assalamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullahi wa Barakatuh. Today I want to talk about something many of us go through, feeling lost, that deep sense of confusion, emptiness, or distance from Allah. No matter how strong our faith is, there are moments when we feel disconnected, unsure of our purpose, and weighed down by the struggles of life. But let me remind you, no matter how lost you feel, you are never truly alone. Allah is always near, always watching, always ready to guide you back. Allah says in the Qur'an, "And we have already created man and know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein." Surah 50:16. Even when you feel abandoned, remember that Allah is closer than you think. Why do we feel lost? Sometimes feeling lost comes from hardships, loss, failure, heartbreak. Sometimes it comes from sins that weigh on our hearts, creating distance between us and our Creator. Other times it's simply a test, a way for Allah to pull us back toward Him. The Prophet Yaqub a.s. felt the pain of losing his son Yusuf a.s. But even in that darkness, he turned to Allah and said, "I only complain of my suffering and grief to Allah." Surah Yusuf 12:86. Even the strongest believers faced moments of distress, but they never gave up on Allah. How do we find our way back? 1. Turn to the Qur'an. The Qur'an is our ultimate guide. It carries healing and light. Even if you read just a few verses a day, your heart will feel at peace. Indeed, this Qur'an guides to that which is most suitable. Surah Al-Isra 17:9. 2. Pray even when it feels hard. Salah is not just an obligation, it's a connection. When you feel lost, prolong your sujud. Cry if you need to. Speak to Allah. He hears every whisper of your heart. The Prophet ﷺ said, "The closest a servant comes to his Lord is when he is in prostration." Sahih Muslim. 3. Make dua, even if you don't have the words. Sometimes we don't know what to ask for, but even a simple, "Ya Allah, guide me," is enough. Allah loves when we call upon Him. "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Surah Ghafir 40:60. 4. Seek forgiveness, istighfar. Sins can cloud our hearts, making us feel distant from Allah, but His mercy is greater than any mistake. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Indeed, Allah forgives all sins. Surah Az-Zumar 39:53. Every astaghfirullah cleanses the soul. 5. Surround yourself with good company. The people around us influence our hearts. Stay close to those who remind you of Allah. Listen to beneficial lectures and engage in acts of worship. Allah never abandons you. No matter how lost you feel, remember, Allah's doors are always open. He says in a hadith Qudsi, "Take one step towards me, I will take 10 steps towards you. Walk towards me, I will run towards you." So even if you feel distant, take that one step back, because Allah is always waiting for you with open arms. May Allah guide our hearts, strengthen our faith, and bring us closer to Him. Ameen.